Hello and welcome. This is Pair C74 playing some Path of Exile. And I wanted to show you guys how it is when you first start. I skipped the tutorial area and just came right out here. So I'm going for a minion build with this character. So I am a fairly new player. My main characters are not even level 50 yet. Out of, I think it's 100. I'm not completely sure. But what that means is that, like, I don't have very much. Don't know very much. But I chose to start a witch because that was what my first character was. And I'm doing a solo found run. Solo self-found. So I can't trade with anyone. I can't, like, nothing in my stash transfers over. Everything starts off new.
I saw what you did to Hillock out there, witch. Your black art is the reason you're here, in exile. It may also be the only thing that allows you to see another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I judged your kind without hesitation. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater. Farewell.
So I'm gonna play the lore for at least the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes, and if I get people watching it and actually interested, and they want to hear the lore, I'll continue to listen. If you don't, then tell me and I'll stop listening. But, yeah.
A wayfish, waterlogged witch, washed up in Rayclast. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, exile. Easy, girl. You could scorch a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. At last, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Look at this dragon. It's like one of the creatures that you end up getting later on.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
So what I'm going to be doing in this run is I want to actually make a necromancer. I've done it before with my other character, but I enjoy the necromancer. I don't know if I'll get as lucky this time as I got last time, but... So, for those of you who are brand new to this game, the equipment is all random generated. You get your basic stuff, which has absolutely nothing on it but the base values and armor chance and sometimes energy shield. While the blue ones and above, since there'll be blue, yellow, and so on and so forth. They have different effects on them. So, in this game there is no currency. What you get are wisdom shards, or scrolls of wisdom, and different shards for transmutation,
Farewell.
so on and so forth. And to start, you kind of just want to store them. Maybe keep like keep the wisdom scrolls on you, because you might want to change something in the field. But so we'll go on the field and we'll start fighting. Every weapon, a piece of equipment has sockets. As a mage, blue sockets are better, but they could be any type. Because the class I chose was the witch. The class tree isn't separate, but has lots of connected.
I know that stench. Just like my sister's upon the pyre.
Like, all of it's interconnected. So, like, this is the strength guy. This guy's the strength and dexterity. This guy's the strength and intelligence. No, sorry. This guy is... What is it? No, this guy's the strength one. This is the dexterity one. This is the strength and dexterity. This guy is the intelligence and dexterity. And this one is the dexterity, or the strength and intelligence. Well, this one in the center doesn't unlock right away. I have unlocked her. So later on I will play as her. But she is she is a straight mix of all of them. So, sorry, back to the skill tree. Passive. I have already chose a skill. So what I'm going to be doing is, as I said, going for the minions. So I want to go to get this one, because it's a great passive, and the Lord of the Dead. And increase minion damage, increase attack speed, cast speed, and so I'll be focusing on the minion moves. And there are a lot of them. So that's how my character will be done. And like I said, every item has different sockets. Some sockets just support other sockets, like this one. So this one can support, well, this one is supporting Fireball, making Fireball do bonus damage when it activates. So, let's go fight for a little bit. Let's see if we can get some levels and kill some things. And like I said, I'm a necromancer, so I'm going to raise the dead as I fight. Do not be scared to use your potions, because they regen. As well, when you fight, your gems level up as well as you. In this current season, there's these things called... There's these glowing sticks on the enemies every once in a while. So they have something to do with this guy. So I'll show you that in a sec. Just I want to collect the ingredients first before I do that. So as you can see, this guy here, he had parch in him. Those guys sometimes drop ingredients. Let's see, that had a lung in him. Until the first time I talk to him, he will keep spawning each time I kill one of the ingredients. I'm guessing.
To learn is to live.
And I love him. And I summoned 2 more guys because those ones died on me already. So, again, I'm going for more mana shield. Because, for me,
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Kadu history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axes silenced their despair. Marseilles lied before prayed to the last. Khan honored with a place on his belt. Khan has shown Rayclast our Kadu strength. Khan will teach Rayclast the Kadu way.
so I was waiting for that guy to stop talking. The reason I haven't talked to him right away is because it's better for me if I just wait till I've collected everything, so that I can make a very informed choice of what I want. And because for me, ooh, and I got something amazing right off the bat. So an Orb of Chance upgrades a normal item to a random rarity. That itself can be traded for at least 3 Scrolls of Wisdom, which, like you said, are the money, rather than like gold or some sort of cash. You trade. You trade scrolls, you trade gems, you trade everything. God, that's so gross. And as a witch, your energy shield is amazing. Because without it, you are very squishy. But you shouldn't be in a fight for very long. You should be in, fight someone, and then back out. How many more do I have? I am done now. Okay, so let's talk to this guy now.
Come no closer, unless you wish to experience what my vials contain firsthand. I am Tane, a freedman, and I plan to stay that way. Trust is not given freely, exile. It must be earned. Then you have not earned mine yet. But I do have something to give you. An opportunity. These samples you've salvaged, though gruesome, hide within them countless secrets. Flesh and blood and bone and sinew, all but a veil, a mask that hides what truly drives us. I speak of the intrinsic darkness, the base desires and instincts that we all fight yet rarely defeat. This darkness hides within us, waiting for a moment of weakness. A moment when it can take control. A cruel and invisible slave driver. But we can coax it out. My master called it Sinner's Water, a concoction he spent much of his life perfecting. He would give it to his children and scribble notes as they beat me. In truth, I do not believe his concoction worked any more than his elixir of immortality, but that did not soften their blows. His formula was wrong, but his idea was sound. My formula works, as you will see. Please, drop the samples in the jar and ready your weapons. You are about to witness the darkness that drives us. May the darkness spare you.
So this is the main concept of the metamorphosis. So each of these change what the person will be when we end up summoning it. One less heal because that's dangerous.
I need more mana.
So what this one gave me, an Orb of Alchemy, changes one item to a rare item. An Essence, which changes an item to a rare item with a guaranteed ability. As well as a Gnarled Ranch, and a few decent magic items. So this is extremely good on my wand, which I'm actually going to do this one here, because it's got 3 slots on it. So now it has increased elemental damage, increased spell damage, fire damage to spells, as well as maximum damage, and also increased spell damage. And I can put all of these. I could put them all in the same one. And because of that fight, I leveled. So now let's increase the damage of them.
Do you see now what we face, Oriethan? That was what slept within the creatures just near here. What darkness sleeps within me, or within you? And if we can draw out that darkness, might we then be able to draw out that which makes us, us? Think on this. When we next meet, we shall begin to seek the answer. May the darkness spare you.
And now I have my minions back. So armor, flask, and things like that, those allow you to increase the quality of your items. scepter is a melee weapon. So there are scepters, there are wands, there are bows, there are claws, there are swords, short swords, daggers, staves, quarter staves, and so on and so forth. So this is the first waypoint of the coast. So I beat the first area. Let's get the medicine chest and start the next area. And then once we're finished that, I'll probably finish this episode and talk to you guys later. As I said, I'm a noob. I'm not very good at this game. I can only tell you what makes this game interesting for someone who's just starting. And that's like, it's just like customizable action adventure game where your choices matter.
Calm has removed the eternal spell.
That's what's good about this game. Okay, now I'm gonna click on this and let it play so you guys can hear the lore.
Calm has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Cardui Way is yet a seedling here. It grows, gains in pride and power every day. Calm has kept his promise. The time of the Cardui has come.
So this looks like it's the marigold. Where we should find the medicine chest on this guy.
Too much clutter.
But we have too much on us. So we'll pick up that portal scroll and we'll activate it. We'll go back, we'll go sell everything, and then we'll go back and pick everything back up. So we'll keep the glass shank. We don't know if it'll be good or not for this character yet. We have to identify it. It's a rare item, so at least it's decent. Driftwood wand. It's only got one, so we're probably not going to use it. Glass shank. And we don't have a sash yet, so we want to check that out. Maximum shield, maximum health, and recharges flasks, as well as finish that first. So since I'm a witch, I use a lot more mana than anything else, so I'm actually going to drop and sell the health potion. I don't think this glass shank is going to do anything. Oh, it actually might. Oh, but I would need to change. That's a little bit too much work right now. So you see these, when you get 5 of them, so when I sell these, I'll get an extra scroll of wisdom, as you saw there, as well as an augmentation.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Which are made from these things. So these things will let us. So now we can pick up the rest of our stuff here. And explore more. And I'm taking full advantage of the bonus elemental damage on my. Oh. I just found a legendary. Or a unique, I should say. Which sadly doesn't affect me in this run, but I think I can put it with another character on a Soul Found run. Because they're just not allowed to trade between people. Other players. I think I'm allowed to trade between myself. So we're now at the waypoint for the town, and we'll head back there. Actually, rather than doing that, let's head into the mud flats, and find the waypoint here. So that we can just have this unlocked for when we come back. So, I fight very much in this area. Just gonna literally, because I don't have much room.
I think this red
But
glass will serve.
And I'll summon 3 of those guys. So these carvings all over the place. And yeah, because of the thing I picked up, I have this shock nova that goes around me. Yeah, that's right.
Too much clutter.
As I said, well, I don't have very much room, so just trying to find the exit. But I might do one fight before I leave. So I have water. And again I level. And as you can see, this game isn't very complex. Another thing about this game,
I need more mana.
is you will get to see a very impressive amount of skills. You can customize them however you want. Whether that be so that you can continuously cast, or because or maybe it's just
Time to use something fresh. Let's use what you gathered before they spoil.
so I've got 2 points, let's put them into the minions dealing more damage and having more attack speed. And it seems like I was wrong about this place having a portal, because I haven't found one yet. And we have pretty much uncovered the whole map. If that is the case, then we will just go. We'll take the waypoint right here. Go sell our stuff, come back, fight that guy, and then that's what we'll call it today. we'll be able to pick up a new spell or ability. It's the same as it was before, which also has cast time.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles.
Oops, I'm sorry, guys. So I got Quicksilver Sands. Oh, where did it go? Support Phantoms. Oh, there it is. So it did go into my inventory properly. It's just lagging a little bit. That's scroll fragments and transmutation. I will keep this and put it in my the wool shoes are worse than the ones I have, but unidentified. But I can easily change that. So I will sell all that.
Goodbye.
Go to the Sith Dash. And I'm just gonna leave it for now. And I will use those later.
So, you managed to...
The submerged passage doesn't look like it's always been underwater. And I'd wager it has something to do with those empty sockets in the cliff face. Whatever filled them are long lost now. Though, if they were shiny, who knows? Maybe they're decorating some rower nests. Got a job for you, if you're willing. There's a pool near the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already. Stay sharp out there.
And this will be good for a full Dex character. So we'll go in here and we'll fight it out, see what happens. So, first thing, drops an additional rare ally. Has an ability called Caustic Blast. It's evasive, accurate, and
The
charges.
samples we used must be fresh.
Drops
Let's use what you've
an
gathered before they spoil.
additional rare item, gives charge and fast attacks. So charge is going to be doubled. There's another charging, and those are the same levels. We're going to do another charging. So they gave me a rare amulet, rare sword, and I think it gave me a good wand. It did. 16 damage. Almost double what my current weapons do. Only downside is it has less sockets. So,
What little help I can offer is yours.
we'll sell the stuff we don't need. Actually, sell that helmet instead. Sell those. Chainmail. We'll keep that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. And we'll keep everything else. So accept. Now, let's put that on. And we'll go to my stash. We'll use all 3 that I've managed to capture now. Increased lightning damage, which isn't very good. But 13% increased spell damage. So this is just better in a lot of ways. So we'll keep this for now. And we'll sell the other one. Paula's ring, max mana. But compared to this ring, isn't as good. This one, on the other hand, is a lot better. So we'll keep that. And we'll sell the rest.
Take care.
And so, that will end
That
our
would just make life complicated.
Our first episode here. So I hope you guys have found it interesting and entertaining. And talk to you guys later.